Namaste, everybody. Happy Friday to all. Namaste. So, how was the day for everybody? All is Friday, it's called TGIF, right? Thank God it's Friday. So, everybody happy? Weekend is coming. Right. According to Jyotish Shastra, Friday is the Lord of Friday is who? Who is the Lord of Friday? Shukra, right? Shukra is all about happiness, fun, luxury, and all kind of entertainment. Right. So you typically, when you practice yoga, we also chant the mantras of the day. Like Monday goes for Chandra, like Om, Som, Chandraya Namaha, right? Like that. Friday is for Om Shum, Shukraya Namaha. So let the Venus guide us towards more happiness and more entertainment today. Good. We'll start with a couple of mindful breaths. Let's keep our back straight and upright in a relaxed position. Keep the eyes gently closed in a very comfortable positions. Let's welcome this body, requesting it to relax a little bit more. Let's summon our mind. The mind will be calm and peaceful when it comes. Our intelligence will be sharp and present in the moment so that we can learn things, we can share things. And our bliss also will be there. It's like having a family dinner, like everybody's coming together, the body, the breath, the mind, intelligence, and the bliss. Let's take 5 long and deep breaths collectively. Nice. Let's bring back both the palms together to the heart. Namaskar Mudra. Set your intention for this practice. Repeat your personal goal 3 times in your mind. And create a positive feeling in your heart. And let's raise both hands up, palms open, eyes closed, facing to the sky in a state of complete surrender. We chant 5 Omkaras to download the cosmic energy for our Pancha Kosha. So breathe in. Bring back both the palms again to the heart. Namaskar Mudra. Let's start with our prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvisavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The meaning of this prayer: may the universe protect us all. May the universe nourish us all. May this practice of yoga and workshop be fruitful and enlightening. May there be no discord, no disharmony among each other. May there be peace. Oh, peace, peace, peace. Then let it comes together. And keep your warm palms like 2 cups completely covering your eyes. Feel the warmth, feel the darkness, and gently touch your face and finally keep your eyes open. Good. Before we start today's lesson, just wanted to request you all to submit your profile. Basically, we need some more information to be submitted to the Government of India, Ministry of AYUSH, so that we can get our certificates. So I'm going to post a link in the chat. So see if you can get it. So once you click it, you can keep it on your browser, and once this class is over, you can submit that, and then you can fill it out. It requires a few things. So it can be done in the class. So you do it after the class, but make sure that like you got the link and that link opens on a browser, and just leave that tab open. I'll also post it in the WhatsApp group just in case you can't save it, so that by tonight or tomorrow, if you can do it, that'll be great. I've committed our India team to get all the information of all the participants by Monday. So please do that. Is everybody okay on that? Everybody saw it?
Namaste, Manoj. It's working. I just opened it.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's opening.
Yeah. And then let me know, like, if you can have some issues later on, you can directly message me, or you can put some message in the WhatsApp group. I'll resolve that. That's great. So today I'll be covering up the theory for another 30 minutes. And after that, Mahananda is already there. So you'll guide us through some practice. And then we'll see like how it goes. Obviously, like in today's Friday, as you said, like we need a longer yoga nidra so that it can last for the 2 days that will be missing. So all the weekends, we have a heavy dose of yoga nidra today, maybe worth 20-25 minutes, so that everybody's relaxed and then enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Manojji, just to check, I clicked on the link and it asked me to request the access. So I assume somewhere it will be going, and we will get the notification later to have the access.
I just
so that we can edit the form.
Is everybody getting that? I thought it will be no request required, because I just asked one of my friends. He opened it, so I will. If I get a request, then I'll definitely.
So it would be you getting the
Yeah.
request, then it's fine. But then the notification should come to our email, correct? So that we can, the registered email, so that we receive it. We receive the access.
Yeah, so I will check my mail after this one. Just hold on to that. So if I get a request, I'll immediately grant it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
It's working for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's great. Let's close this.
Manojji, it was asking a verification code for me as well. And I said yes. It gave me an option. I think it is connected to my cell phone. I got a code or to my cell phone. And when I entered that 7-digit number, it opened up.
Okay, so that's how it works. I think Google's double authentication, like it just makes sure.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, a few things you might be seeing it just like this. So, but let me know if there is no way out, then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So today's session 10 already. Wow, 10 sessions already we have done. So that's great. We've survived almost halfway. So so today we'll talk about like what are the different aspects of principles that Yoga Sutra talks about when we do an asana, particularly. Just like yesterday, we talked about different sequence of breathing and Sukshma Vyayam, like what are the different benefits of Sukshma Vyayam. We talked at length. So today we'll talk about the different asanas. What are the different principles and what are the different salient features of that? So that's the intent today. Okay, so the purpose of Yogasana, what is the purpose of the Yogasana? Is to train our body and mind for the higher practices of yoga, such as Niyama, Pratyahara. Right? If you are not muted, just please mute yourself. So the purpose of the asana is to train the body and mind for further higher practices of yoga, such as like now we talked about the Ashtanga Yoga, Yama Niyama Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi, the 8 limbs of yoga. If you look at in the hierarchy of that, like Yama Niyama, of course, you have to practice all the rules, regulations, what to do and what not to do, so that we become a good person. Our moral conduct will be perfect to practice yoga. So once you come to the asana, the physical practice that makes our body balanced and strong and healthy, then once we make the body healthy, then we can sit down for a long time in one particular posture. then we can meditate for a long time. So that's the whole intent of Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga was designed to assist us to practice Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga is all about meditation. Our ultimate goal is to unite our higher self and the lower self. So that happens only through deep meditation. Like there are different paths. Meditation is one. So if you intend to meditate for a longer time, obviously we need to have a healthy body. So in order to have a healthy body, we need to practice Hatha Yoga, which is the asanas to balance the Ha or the Tha, the sun and moon energy in our body, so that our body becomes balanced, and then we become arogyam, like we defy the disease and sickness, and we always enjoy the perfect health. So that is the purpose of the asana. The goal of asana is to train the body and mind so that we can pursue the higher goals of yoga. So there are other purposes like to promote and maintain perfect health. We talked about physical health, mental health, emotional health, social health, and spiritual health. That's what we call total health, so or perfect health. Then to re-establish a harmonious functioning of the body and mind. So we have to have a harmony between body and mind so that they're all together like a team. So if they are not together, then we have imbalance in our body and mind, mental imbalance, physical imbalance. So all those things can come, and which again can derail us from our path towards the higher goal. And of course, to reduce the stress, strain, tension, worries, anxieties, all the different things like depressions arising out of various transactions, like we always encounter different things, such as like different things and different beings, different places. So there is always interaction happening. So whenever we are living in this body through all our sense organs, through our thoughts, through our words, through our actions, when we dwell in this life and deal with many different things, obviously we are creating more impressions for our physical body, which may be positive or negative impressions in our mind. Different vrittis are getting created, right? So then all the different enemies of the mind, like kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, mascharya, those things affect directly or indirectly our mental health, emotional health, intellectual health, and spiritual health. So in order to reduce all these things, we need to practice yoga. So according to Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we have already talked about Sthiram Sukham Asanam, every posture. The objective of the posture is to lead us towards a stable state of body and a blissful state of mind. So Sthiram and Sukham. So this is also a guided, this is also a guiding principle for that. So whenever we are doing asana, the goal of the asana is to be stable and be blissful. So you have to actively involve in that. Say, for example, if I'm not able to touch my toes, I need to align my bliss factor into that. I need to be having satisfaction that I am able to do that. I'm able to spend some time from my busy schedule. So whatever little my body is willing to do or capable of doing it, I should find some happiness in that. So it's both ways. So yoga leads us towards stability and bliss. And also we have to induce that condition of mind when we are doing yoga, so that we get that tripti or that santosh bhav when we do the yoga. Then we'll get more encouraged to come every day for practice. Otherwise, like the body will say, oh, I'm not body is flexible, I don't want to do it, right? So the goal is to align the bliss factor more than the physical perfection. So the second one also talks about the meaning of this is after you do it many, many times, like repetitions of these practices every day, if you do it, like a Sukshma Vyayam that we're doing it almost for 10 days every day. So when we do all these asanas, pranayama, and all the different aspects of the physical aspects of yoga, then our body get trained. And then that brings sthiram, like now the stability we talked about, and arogyam, not just the absence of the disease, but all the perfect health that we talked about. And also it creates the anga lagham, that means lightness in our body, lightness in our mind. So that is what the ascension happens, like we evolve to a higher state of mind, to a lighter state of our body, then the levitation can happen. So all those things can happen, may not be physically, but at least you can feel very light, you can feel very blissful all the time. So the lightness of the body, lightness of the mind happens because of repeated practice of this asana, pranayama, and all the different techniques. there are different guidelines. So I'll go through 4 or 5 different guidelines. So one of the guidelines for practicing yoga is not to put pressure or force. And then the body should not tremble. Sometimes the body will tremble. Say, for example, if you do Navasana, like if you raise your legs and trunk together, and then it hold that position for some time, you might feel some trembling sensation on your tummy. Or if you do a real plank position, Chaturanga Dandasana, and hold that position, if your hands are not strong enough, then you might have some trembling sensation. Like that basically shows that your body is a little bit weak to hold that body posture for a long time. So as you practice more and more, our body gets more strength, muscles get strength, then automatically the trembling will go away, and then we don't have to put the pressure in. So as this in picture, like somebody has to put the pressure, force it. And the second posture is right, like it's totally perfect. There is no extra pressure to exert when we do these practices. So make sure, like you don't put too much of pressure, too much of force. For that, again, there will be subsequent guidelines how to achieve that state. Then do not practice any asana beyond your capacity, right? Again, we talked about Sthiram Sukham Asanam. If you can't touch the toes right now, that's okay. I'm happy that at least I'm able to reach out to my knees and to my calf. And slowly, as I practice more and more, one day, probably my body will be more flexible. But not to overstretch, like you can't become a yoga model overnight, right? Some time. So we don't have to force, we don't have to go beyond our capacity, because always safety is the rule. Rather than getting perfection, we must adhere to the principle of I'm safe. Safety is definitely. So if you have back pain, if you have knee pain, as Mahanandaji also yesterday was asking, like to just relax. I call it as yoga as mindfulness practice. Yoga is meditation. Instead of doing physically, you can do it in your mind. Pretend that you're doing it. Visualize that you're doing it. I've seen many cases in our center, like people come, they have fever. I say, do the Surya Namaskar in your mind, not in physical forms. People practice for a month and then they come, like the body is more flexible. So that's another technique, a higher advanced technique. If you can do it in your mind when you're not well physically, you can also attain some benefits out of it. So yoga as a mind meditation can also happen. Good, it's self-explanatory. Next one is, the next guidelines is selection of sequence matters, right? All the way, how you go from one posture to another posture, right? And practice from easy to difficult, right? We always practice some crawl, walk, and run, right? So that's the principle we follow. So whatever that we can do, and then whatever we want to do, that will happen in a natural way. So selection of sequence matters. Say, for example, in this case, like if you need to do Ardha Matsyendrasana, which is a little bit harder, maybe you can start with Vakrasana, just like a seated twisted position, just like we practiced yesterday or the day before. And then if you can do completely perfect seated twisted position, you can also do halfway, like you probably cannot touch the knees. So do whatever is possible. And then slowly, as you practice more and more, things will happen automatically. Then the next set of guidelines is like practice of yogic Sukshma Vyayam, facilitates the asana. So that is called Sukshma. We talked about the benefit of micro circulation that happens. So micro to macro, like when we take care of every cell, every tissue, every organ in our body, overall the body also gains benefit. That is why Sukshma Vyayam is created, and particularly in the yoga protocol that we're learning. So every day, if you do those movements that we talked about yesterday, like the neck movement, the trunk movement, all the joints, like knee movement, the ankles, and the spine, all these things. So when you repeatedly do it for a month or two, all this sequence of asanas, Sukshma Vyayam, then we can do more difficult asanas. And so there is a sequence of Sukshma Vyayam and then asanas. That's what we practiced yesterday. Also, we did a lot of Sukshma Vyayam, and after that we did Bhujangasana, Sarala Bhujangasana we did Salavasana, right, the locust pose. So all these things can be practiced. So the goal is like a rally race. Once we do and habituate ourselves with Sukshma Vyayam, then our body will be trained, mind will be trained to benefit from difficult asanas and holding the positions. Good. Another set of guidelines is like breathing should be normal. Like if the body is stressed, then perform Yoga Nidra or Shavasana before your body is treated. Somebody asked in the beginning, like, what is the sequence? So natural way, like if you want to asana, then pranayama, then meditation, then yoga nidra. That's a sequence. But sometimes like your body's too tired, like, it's in pain. You can't do anything. You can't stretch. So in that case, you can reverse it also. So you practice some Sithilikarana asana, some deep relaxation, and after your body a little bit gains energy, gets more prana, then you do certain asanas and certain pranayama meditation, right? So definitely, that's the guideline. So there are the inhalation, exhalation happening in a normal way. There are also different guidelines for the breath. Maybe we can subsequently, just like we talked about yoga asana, there are different guidelines for the breathing technique also. So we have already covered a couple of things, when to inhale, when to exhale. So during the transition time, either we inhale or exhale, but when we go to the final position, we always keep normal breathing. Breathing should be normal. Then there are classifications of yogasanas. There are different classifications based on different aspects, based on the objective of the asanas or postures of the asanas or the movement. So we'll identify 3 or 4 different sets of classifications. So the classification based on the purpose and utility, like there are meditative asanas. So in the meditative asanas, we don't move the body. We try to hold that position for some time, like most of the seated positions like Vajrasana, Sukhasana, Siddhasana, Padmasana, Vajrasana, where you can sit for a long time so that you can meditate without moving the body, because the body moves, the mind also moves. So if you can make the body still in one of those seated postures, we tend to aim at calmness, peace, harmony of the mind. So for that, asanas are there. That's called meditative asanas. There are relaxative asanas, like the purpose of these asanas are to relax the body. And in all different positions, like in standing positions, we call Shitali Tadasana. In a sitting down position, we call it Shitali Dandasana. Or in a prone position, we call it Makarasana. Or in a supine position, we call it Shavasana. The objective of those asanas is to keep our body in a relaxed position. Then cultural postures, like cultural asanas. So the intent of the asana is to reshape our body or to sculpt our body in the right shape and size that we intend to have. So they are twisting, backward movement, forward movement, all these different asanas are Trikonasana and then Ustrasana, all these things, they aim to reshape our body. That's called cultural. It cultures the body. It develops a culture in our body. So another set of classification is based on physical position, like standing position, like Vrikshasana or Tadasana, all these different standing positions, Trikonasana, Virabhadrasana, these are all standing postures. Sitting postures, we know Vajrasana, Siddhasana, Sukhasana, all these different asanas, sitting postures. Vajrasana is also there. Then we have got supine position. Supine is easy to remember, spine and supine. So when you're lying on the spine, it's called supine. So supine postures are again Ekapada Uttanasana, Dvipada Uttanasana, whatever that you can do by lying on the ground on your back is called supine postures. There are prone postures, basically face down, like we do Bhujangasana, Makarasana, Dhanurasana. These are all postures we have done face down. Then there are topsy-turvy postures. So basically here you reverse it, like in inversion practices, like Sirsasana, Sarvangasana, Ardhahalasana. All these are topsy-turvy postures. We bring our head down below the level of our knees so that more circulation of blood happens to our brain. So that's called topsy-turvy postures. And then there are, of course, balancing postures, right? Balancing postures could be Vrikshasana is a beautiful example, Natarajasana, then Bakasana, all the different asanas where we can practice more balance in the body. There are also classifications of the yogasanas based on the movement, like forward movement, backward movement, upward movement, stretching or sideline or twisting. So there are 5 different major movements that we subject our body, mostly the spine. So that those are all classification of the this way. The yogasanas are classified based on our movement, whether forward bending, backward bending, side bending, or twisting in a standing position or in a sitting down positions or in a prone positions, right? We have already practiced some of these earlier. The salient features of the yogasanas. So this is very important to understand. So samasthiti, that means equanimity, state of perfect balance, right? Starting positions. Mostly, if anybody has done Tadasana or Surya Namaskar, we start in a balanced position. So both the sides, left side, right side, are balanced. Our body weight is equally distributed on our feet, right? So some balancing act we do to bring that samasthiti to our body before we do anything. So it can be done in the standing positions, sitting down positions, or lying positions. So in all the different positions, we start with samasthiti in a beautiful balanced state. Like we practice makarasana to bring the samasthiti, relax, bring balance, and then we will do ustrasana, say, for example, or ardha ustrasana. The vinyasa, as you have already talked about, is expansion and also step-by-step process. Like you go step by step in a sequence. So that's called vinyasa. Vinyasa is very important. Like as we talked about from Vakrasana, you go to Ardhamaschandrasana. So these are all sequence. You follow those steps. Like say, for example, Trikonasana, if you want to do a triangle pose, maybe you can start, twisting or bending in one side, and then maybe you put your palms on your knees. So a little bit relaxation. And then after that, you do that complete Trikonasana, the triangle pose. There are different steps to it. Then Swaskram is very important, like breathing pattern, right? We have already talked about when to inhale, when to exhale. So the golden rule that I follow is like whenever you feel like your body is compressing, you exhale. Whenever you feel like your body is expanding, you inhale, right? And depends on the where you are starting from. Say, for example, if you're standing on the tall position, Tadasana, so you inhale in that is starting point. When you forward bending, you exhale. Or from that position again, if you exhale, you can go backward, right? So that's the one rule. Second rule was revealed in the first day of the class. Like you remember, like when Vinayji was talking about when in the current time, like a lot of people want to build muscles and stuff like that. So they do opposite way. Say, for example, when they have to lift up body weight, they exhale and then lift up, so that when they exhale, they can lift up better way, and then that builds muscle strength, something like that. But that will be counterfeiting your health. That can create pain in the later time. So the rule that we follow here is like, when you are lifting up things from the ground, what do we need? We need more energy, isn't it? And what creates energy? When you inhale. So when you inhale, every cell in our body creates more energy. So whenever you have to do some heavy lifting, you have to inhale so that your body cooperates by getting more energy. But when you're putting down things to the ground, you don't need energy, so you just exhale. So that's one rule that a lot of people may not be knowing it. So whenever you're lifting things, try to inhale. Got? Okay, that's Swaskram. Then Drishti is important. Say, for example, if you do, like yesterday we talked about when we do the Kati Chakrasana, we keep our Drishti on the right pointer finger or right palm and the left palm, like that. When you do Natarajasana, also you kind of focus. Your Drishti should be at a single point. So there are different rules. As you practice more advanced yogasana, we know exactly at what posture, at what asana, or what pranayama, where to focus. So the whole idea is to focus our mind to a particular, that focal part of the body where the healing would happen. So wherever we put our attention, the energy moves there, right? That's the golden rule. So wherever that central part of the body posture, for a particular asana, if you can know that, mostly it's an advanced concept, like, the teacher guides you where to exactly put your drishti or your concentration. So your mental concentration has to be focused on different parts of your body, on different asanas. We talked about it yesterday also. That's called drishti, the vision. Sthiti is a position. So once you start with samasthiti, you go by step to a particular asana, then you follow your breath pattern, and then you focus your gaze or drishti, and then that is the final position, or the sthiti. You come to that position and hold that position for some time. During the transition time, either you inhale or exhale, depending on how you do it, based on the swaskram. But after you go to the sthiti, then you must do normal breath. So when you breathe normally, a lot of times people might be holding the breath during that time. So when you hold the breath in a particular posture, unless it's recommended, there may be some special cases, but usually in a normal case, during the transition, either we inhale or exhale, and when you go to the final sthiti, we always normal breathing, Like you take 10 counts of breath or 20 counts of breath, hold that position. That's called sthiti. That's very important because if you hold the breath, the body can create more tension, more stress, which will counterfeit the objective of sthiti. Sthiti is to, or the yoga is to bring that balance, relaxation, sthiram, sukham. So in order to attain that goal of yoga, sthiram and sukham, we need to practice sthiti. And finally, vishranti is very important. Relaxation is very important. So when you finally go to that sthiti, then our objective is to vishranti. You remember the transcendental experience from the body to bliss, the annamaya kosha, outer layer, to the innermost blissful layer, anandamaya. So we must feel that bliss in a state of vishranti, or the deep relaxation. That's why we use the technique of akara, ukara, makara, or shavasana, or body posture, visualization techniques, all the different, the guidance of awareness throughout the body. So that objective is to bring that deep relaxation so that we can feel that ultimate bliss. Again, what are the ultimate benefits of yogasanas? It brings stability, like sthiram. It brings comfort, like ease, natural tendency to be comfortable, like sukham kind of thing. Effortlessness, as we talked about in the principle, as you practice more and more every day, repetitions, the rigor of doing things repeatedly, that creates mental groove, and also our muscle memory builds up. Like we know exactly how to do trikonasana, how to do bhujangasana, how to do the difficult asanas automatically. Like a dancer builds muscle memory, right? Like a guitarist builds muscle memory in his or her fingers. So that leads to effortlessness. So initially there will be an effort, fullness, like we bring some efforts, but slowly, as you practice more and more, it will become automatic. It will become effortless. And then also merging with the infinite. Like we start with limited, our body is limited, our mind is limited. So from limitedness, how do we connect to the infinity? How do we merge ourselves to the ultimate infinity? So that is a journey of the yoga, from limitedness to unlimitedness, from gross things to subtle things, from body to bliss. So when you merge them together, that is the objective of, that's the benefits of yoga. So we learn how to do that. We build up habit of doing that. We coach our body, we train our body to do that. So that's one of the benefits that yoga offers, is the ability or to appreciate that concept of the technology of finding that ultimate bliss, or finding the merger with the infinity. And then also it frees from the duality. And this is a very important aspect, because if you look at any challenges in the career and all, like, we need to have a clear set of mind. We need to have a creative mind. We have to be very innovative to survive in this knowledge economy, right? So coming out of the duality, this is good, that is bad, right or wrong, confusion state. So it brings that state of Advait Bhav. Like we see that oneness out of all the different permutation combinations of the objective world. We see the subject all the time, or the Brahman, as you practice in the beginning. So we defy the Maya, all the rules of the delusion, and then we finally see that oneness. And that is also achievable through practice of yoga and meditation. And that's the ultimate. That knowledge gives the complete freedom from all the shackles of the mind that we have created through ignorance, from avidya to vidya. That's called the moksha, isn't it? Moksha is when we get out of all the moha, right? The kshaya of the moha is called moksha, right? So when we completely annihilate all the different shackles that we have created, and that brings the state of liberation or moksha. So from mat to moksha, that's the goal of yoga. So with that, I'll stop my practice. I have to go somewhere. So then Mahanandaji will complete the practice right now. It's good timing, 6:05. So is there any pertinent question or something, burning question? If you have, I can answer a couple of minutes, and then after that, we can start practicing. Was it helpful? Did you get some new insight into yoga? Good.
Good morning, Manoj.
Namaste. So we'll do the practice, and if you have questions, you can always shoot them in the WhatsApp group or anywhere tomorrow also. So I will share that, so that when you listen to it more, you'll also have more curiosity and more questions in the later. Okay, so let's continue the physical practice right now.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much. I'll put you on the spotlight so that people can see it. Okay.
Is it audible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So all of you please sit comfortably wherever you are. We'll start with the Sukshma Vayama. I think today is my last day. All the asanas will be over. Yes. Let me start with the neck movement. All of you please turn on your cameras. Whoever wants to practice, and those people who are suffering from neck issues, no issue. They can sit comfortably and do some pranayama. Anuloma Viloma or Kapalabhati Kriya, they can perform.
So Mahananda ma'am, have we covered all the asanas?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
According to the this yoga volunteer, there are only few asanas, ma'am.
Okay, that is why. Okay.
Okay, that is covered.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Okay. Are you all ready? Yes. Chalo, let us start with the neck movement. Forward bend, backward bending. With the exhalation, bend forward. With the inhalation, raise your neck up, look up, chin up. Slowly and gradually. Exhale, bend forward. Archana ma'am, any issues with you, ma'am? No? You can practice, ma'am. At least 5 rounds. Inhale, up, exhale, down. This is 1 round. Inhale, up, exhale, down. This is 2 rounds. In this way, you need to have a counts. Yes. Inhale, up, exhale, down. After 5 rounds, you can slowly stop. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Slowly come in center and relax after 5 rounds. Relax, relax, relax. Now, the neck sideward bending. Inhale while you are in center. With the exhalation, bend towards the right side. Try to touch your ears to the shoulder level. Inhale, come in center. Exhale, bend towards the left side. Inhale, center. Yes, good. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Make sure that only neck is bending. There is no shoulder movement, only neck movement. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. Give gentle movement. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. After 5 rounds, come in center and relax. Relax yourself. Relax, relax, relax. Now neck twisting. With the exhalation, twist your neck towards the right side. Take your chin in line with the shoulder. Inhale, come in center. Exhale, twist towards the left side. Inhale, come in center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Gentle movement. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come in center and relax, relax, relax. Neck rotation. Bend forward with the exhalation. With the inhalation, raise your neck from the right side upward. Exhale, bend towards the left side. Neck rotation. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Give gentle movement. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Yes, ma'am. Archana, ma'am. Can you give the rotation, ma'am? Rotation. Yes. Inhale up. Exhale down. Remember the counting. Same counting has to be done towards the left side also. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Okay. Exhale down. Start with the left side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Relax. Relax, mom. Relax, mom. Archana, relax. I feel you are feeling difficulties while doing the rotation. It's okay. It's okay. Relax. 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 For a few seconds, close your eyes and absorb the changes around your neck. Relax. So I'll take you to the shoulder movement. I'll demonstrate a different shoulder movement today. Just raise your hands in forward direction in this way, palm facing downward. Okay. So now give the rotation. Rotate your both the hands in clockwise or anti-clockwise. 10 rounds. After 10 rounds, you need to do it anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, same, 10 rounds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly release and relax. You may feel there is a pain in the shoulder. Yes, it is very, very effective. Very effective. Whoever is having excess fat in these muscles, it will be resolved. That will come down. Okay. Yes, it is very effective. If you want to practice it more, you can practice it. Now another shoulder movement, which is very effective. Just fold your elbows and make a fist in your both the hands. Yes. Now join your both the elbows with the exhalation. Inhale, extend. Exhale, join. Inhale, extend. Exhale, join. Inhale, extend. Very good. With the counts, at least 20 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, relax. Not 20 rounds. It will take a lot of time. Relax, mom. Relax, relax, relax. Yes. Now trunk movement. Sitting in the same position. Raise your both the hands in forward direction, palm facing each other, and just twist your tongue and look back. Take your right hand on the 90 degree. Look back and come in front with the inhalation. Exhale, twist towards the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center. Super, huh? Exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center. Relax, 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 relax. Relax. Be seated. Be seated. Okay. Mom, Archana, mom, you are sitting on the chair. Okay. Fine. Is it not possible to sit down, mom? On the floor. Because we have to give the knee movement. Super. Yes. Stretch your both the legs out. Sit comfortably. Keep your back, neck, and head straight. Both the palms next to your thighs. Place it firmly on the floor. Now start tightening the knees. Start tightening the knees. Tighten your knees and release. Tighten your knees and release. Tighten, release. Tighten, release. Tighten, release. Now with the counts, 10 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly release and relax. Release and relax. Is everyone able to put the Padmasana? How many of you can put the Padmasana? You can put. Yes. What about Vandana ma'am? You can't put Padmasana? Archana ma'am? You can put Padmasana? Very good then. Okay. I'll tell you a trick to get the hip joint flexible for the Padmasana. Okay. Just stretch your both the legs out and hold your right leg and hold it with your both the hands. One hand under your knee, another hand under your ankle. And just start swing. Swing. There will be a movement in the hip joint. Just a swing. With the counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another movement. Just start rotating it. Only hip movement. Only hip movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes. Slowly release your right leg and raise your left leg. Hold it with your both the palms. One palm under your knee, another under your ankle. Now start swinging your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now rotation, hip rotation. 1, 2, 3, yes. 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly release your legs. Now try to put the Padmasana. Now try to put the Padmasana. Let's try to put the Padmasana. If you practice this constantly, I can challenge you. You can hold your both the toes with your hand with crisscrossing backwards in this way. You can do it. This is the challenge for you. Slowly come up and release. For this, what you need to do, daily you need to practice this. Daily you need to practice this. One day you can put the Padmasana very perfect. Yes, this is one trick for Padmasana. Now the ankle rotation. Stretch your both the legs out, forward and backward bending. Bend forward and backward, forward and backward. With the counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly release and relax. 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 Now I'll take you to the asanas. To the asanas. For that you need to lie down on the back on spine. Yes. All of you please lie down on the back. Archana ma'am, is it possible to make yourself visible to me, ma'am? Yes. On the back, ma'am, spine. Supine posture. हाँ, ಬೆನ್ನಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. Lie down on the back. Shavasana. Vandana ma'am, lie down on the back. ಬೆನ್ನಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ತಿರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. Turn. Yes. Yeah. Relax. Relax in Shavasana. Relax in Shavasana. Yes. Lie down in Shavasana. This is the relaxation posture. Sthiti, join your both the legs. Join your both the legs. Join your both the hands. Both the palms next to your thighs. Facing downward or facing upward. Now need to fold your knees. Fold your knees firmly on the floor. Breathe normally. And hold the ankles with your palms. Hold it. Slowly with the inhalation, raise your buttocks, raise your back up as much as possible. As much as possible. Shoulder and the head will be contracted to the floor. Be there for a few seconds. If you are not able to hold in this way, just give the support of your both the hands to the back. Hold the position for 10 to 30 seconds. While releasing, slowly release your both the hands and release your back down and relax in Shavasana. Stretch your both the legs. Hands apart, legs apart, heels facing each other, toes facing outward, palm facing ceiling. Relax. Relax. There may be a lot of stretches. Relax. Once again, we will perform it. Once again, we will perform it. Bend both the legs, the knees, and bring the heels near the buttocks. Slowly, yes. While holding both the ankles, firmly keep the knees and feet in one straight line. Inhale, slowly raise your buttocks and trunk up. Yes. Raise your buttocks and trunk up as much as possible. As much as possible. You can form a bridge pose. Remain this position for 30 seconds or 10 seconds with a normal breathing. Be there for a few seconds. If you are not able to hold ankle, you can give support of your both the hands. Slowly exhale, slowly return to the original position. Relax in Shavasana. Very good. Slowly release and relax in Shavasana. Legs apart, hands apart, heels facing each other, toes facing outward, palm facing ceiling. Slowly release. In the final position, shoulder and neck and the head remains contracted to the floor. It requires, in the final position, you can support your back with both your palms. This is also allowed. This is also allowed. Relax. Very good, Harshita ma'am. Super. It relieves the depression, anxiety, and it strengthens the lower back. It is very good for the backache. It stretches the abdominal organs, improves the digestion capacity also, and it relieves the constipation. Yes, ma'am. Harshita ma'am, slowly release and relax. I'll take you to other asanas. Relax, relax, relax. There are few things which you need to remember. People suffering from ulcer or hernia or any other cardiac issues, they should not practice this asana because there will be a pressure on the heart and there will be a pressure on the stomach. In hernia, intestine will start coming more out. So that is the reason they are not allowed to bend in this way. Relax. Now Uttana Padasana. Uttana Padasana, that is raised feet posture. Sthiti, join your both the legs. Join your both the legs. I'll demonstrate. If you don't understand that, please have a look at me. Take your both the palms next to your thighs, palm facing downward. If you just keep both the palms next to your thighs, you will have a lot of pressure. For the beginners, it is little difficult. So what they can do, they can just take both the hands under their buttocks. So this will give the support. Now, slowly raise the both the legs, toes stretching outward on 30 to 40 degree, and hold the position, normal breathing. Slowly exhale and bring it down. Once again, inhale and raise both the legs on 30 to 40 degrees, toes stretched out. Feel this pressure on the abdominal area. Slowly release and relax. Relax. If you want to reduce your weight, you need to keep on practicing as Sukshma Vayama. In Sukshma Vayama, we do it continuously. So you need to do it continuously. Inhale up, exhale down. Yes. If you want to reduce your weight, you can do this. And a great miracle can be done with the help of Uttana Padasana. Yes. Is it possible, Harshita ma'am, for you? If not possible with both the legs, for those people, they can just raise one leg up and release. Right leg up and right leg down. Then next round, left leg up and left leg down. So in this way they can do. Yes, very good. You can hold this position. Hold this position. Or you can do it continuously also. Yes. Yes, very good. Super. After the practices, if you feel tiredness, you can just lie down in Shavasana. Make sure that your knees are straight. Key points are knees has to be straight, toes stretched out. Yes. Yes. Relax in Shavasana. Relax in Shavasana. Please relax in Shavasana. Don't cross your limits. Otherwise, you will have pain. So, with the small numbers. For today, 2 rounds. Next day, 5 rounds. Then 10 rounds. In this way, you need to increase. Yes. Relax, relax, relax. It balances the navel center. That is Nabhi or Manipura chakra. If the Manipura chakra is not balanced, there will be a lot of issues. So it helps you to relieve abdominal pain and the fattiness in the abdominal, lower abdomen. So that will be relieved, and the constipation or digestion power will increase. Okay, it strengthens the abdomen and pelvic floor muscles. It is also effective in overcoming the depression and anxiety. If you want to feel it, you need to and it increases the lungs capacity also. These are the beautiful benefits of this.
I cannot hear you well, ma'am.
And there are few things which you need to remember. The contradictions. You're not able to hear me?
Yeah,
Not
no,
able to hear me?
no, not clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Your voice is breaking.
Harshita ma'am, you're not able to hear me?
Now I hear. Before it was breaking.
Okay. Is it audible now?
Yes, yes. Now, fine.
Done. The contradiction. Please remember this. Remember this as a yoga practitioner. People who are suffering from hypertension, they have to take care of it. And the people who are suffering from cardiac issues or hernia issues or any recent surgeries in the abdominal area or knee pain, they have to take care of it. They should not practice actually. If they want to practice, they have to practice under the guidance of a yoga therapist or a yoga teacher. Okay. So what they'll do, they'll understand your issues and first they will solve the small issues, then they'll make you to practice. Like if they are having any knee issues, first they'll help you to overcome from that knee issues. Then they'll make you to practice. Okay. Yes. Is this clear? Is this clear? Yes. While making this practice, if you people feel any difficulties, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, Ardha Halasana. Ardha Halasana in the sense half plough posture. Plough in the sense hal. Hal chalana kehte hain na? So that is plough posture. Yes. Ardha Halasana. For that, you need to lie down on the back. First, I'll demonstrate. Then I'll make you practice. So I'll see you. I'll observe you. For this, you need to lie down on the back. Okay. Both the legs join together. Both the palms next to your thighs. Palm facing downwards. Slowly, without folding your. There are many ways for going in this asana. I'll demonstrate two ways for this asana. Now, one way is to just without folding your knees, you just need to raise your both the legs without folding 30°, then 40°, then 90°. Sole of the feet straight facing upward and hold this position as much as you can. While releasing same way, without folding your knees, you just need to release slowly and gradually and place it on the floor. This is one variation. Another variation, this is little difficult. The second variation, just fold your knees. Just fold your knees and pull your knees towards your side and stretch your knees out and hold it up to 90 degrees. I think second one is little easy. While coming, fold your knees and slowly release and relax. Once you are perfect in this asana, you can practice with the first variation or the first way of going in the asana. Okay? Yes. Whichever you feel comfortable, you can practice. Slowly lie down in the supine posture. Both the palms next to your thighs, palm facing downwards. Yes. Slowly raise your both the legs without folding your knees if it is possible. Otherwise, you can just fold your knees first. Very good. Raise it up to 90 degrees. Yes, super. Wow, very good. I didn't expect this. Super. Very good. Hold this position for a few seconds. Hold this position for a few seconds. While doing this asana, few things I'll tell about this. Just keep on listening. Sole of the feet. Very good. Facing upward. This asana is beneficial for the constipation, for the varicose veins. Yes, it is very useful in the varicose veins. And the people who are suffering from diabetes or a piles issue, if they constantly practice this, they'll find a difference in that issue. And this is very helpful in the hypertension also. But there will be always a star mark. They have to do it under the guidance. Under the guidance. This is the thing which you need to remember. Slowly release and relax. Very good. Slowly, without folding your knees. Yes, without folding your knees, slowly release and relax. Super. Relax in Shavasana, both the legs apart, hands apart, palm facing ceiling, heels facing each other, toes facing outward. And those people who are suffering from lower back, they should not perform it first. Because backward bending, forward bending is not allowed for them. And this is a kind of forward bending. Backward bending is allowed for them. So they should avoid it. If any surgery in the lower abdominal or any hernia issue, they should avoid it. Similarly, if there is any cardiac issue also, better to avoid. Yes. Now we will move on to the Pavana Muktasana. It is wind releasing posture. Wind releasing posture. One main reason for the arthritis is Vata dosha. So the unwanted Vata or unwanted air, if it gets released from the body, definitely they'll be helpful in this. Yes. Now Pavana Muktasana. For this, just you can have a look. Have a look. Same position. Sitting, both the legs joined, both the legs next to the thigh, both the hands next to the thighs. Fold the knees one by one or both together. And pull your knees towards your chest region with the folding. Now interlock your both the hands and fold it with your both the hands. This is the position. Now for the final position, slowly raise your neck up and try to touch your forehead to the knees and hold this position with normal breathing. Or you can touch your nose to the knees. Slowly release and relax. Beginners, please don't perform this. Beginners, I advise you not to perform this raising your neck. For beginners, what they can do, they can just place their head down and perform this Pavana Muktasana. Hold this position for few. Unwanted gas will let it release. Don't hold it tight. Let it release. The Apana Vayu gets released. Slowly release your both the hands. Your thighs and slowly release your legs. And stretch your legs out. Relax in Shavasana. Relaxation posture. Yes. All of you, I want everyone to practice this without raising their neck. Because if you're practice this raising your neck, you will have pain in your neck. So please don't practice with raising your neck. Slowly and gradually. When you keep on practicing, slowly you need to raise up. Yes, fold your knees and take your knees towards your chest region and interlock your both the hands to the knees. And stretch your toes outwards. Stretch your toes. Yes, super. Stretch your toes outward and hold this position. Bring your concentration towards your abdominal region. And feel that unwanted air, that Apana Vayu is getting released from your body. Nita ma'am, stretch your toes out. If you are not able to perform, ma'am, you can relax. Yes, stretch your toes out. You have pain in the leg. Relax, ma'am. Relax. If there is any stiffness in the leg, it is due to the Vata. So relax yourself. Relax in Shavasana. Others can hold the position as much as they can. This is very simple asana. They can hold it for longer period of time. Synchronize your breath with the leg movement. While touching the knees with the nose, forehead, you should be able to feel a lumbar region stretch. Keep the eyes closed. But right now, if you are not able to raise your neck up, just place your neck on the floor and feel comfortable while doing this asana. Feel comfortable. If you feel any difficulties by raising the neck, I advise you not to raise your neck. It removes the constipation. Really, it gives the relief from the pain in the back. As I told you, one reason for the pain is Vata. So when the Vata goes out from the body, definitely you will get relaxed in the pain. So it generates the deep internal pressure. It improves the stretching of the high complicated network of muscles, ligaments and tendons in the pelvic and waist region. It tones up the back muscles and spinal nerves. And the things which you need to remember about this asana, please avoid this practice in case of abdominal injury, hernia, sciatica, severe back pain, or during pregnancy. Definitely, they should not go. Slowly release and relax yourself. Relax in Shavasana. I'll make you practice Shavasana. Put the legs apart. Put the hands apart. Palm facing ceiling. Heels facing each other. Toes facing outward. Relax. Relax. Shava means dead body. So the body has to be in that way. Relax. 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 Take a slow, long, deep breathe in and breathe out. We will give quick relaxation to this body now. Now bring your awareness. After the yogic practices, there may be a lot of stretches. Feel the fitness and absorb the energy. Now tighten your whole body. Make a fist in your both the hands, join your both the legs and tighten it. Tighten it. Tight. Hold it tight. Tight. Hold it tight. Hold your whole body tight. Tight. Stretch your toes out as much as possible. Stretch your toes out. Hold it tight. Tight. Calf muscle tight. Thighs tight. Stomach, abdominal area tight. Chest region tight. Neck region tight. Both the hands and shoulder tight. Facial region tight. Muscles, facial muscles tight. Tight, tight, tight. Slowly open your fist and release and relax. Relax, relax, relax. Super. Once again, join your both the legs. Make a fist in your both the hands. Stretch your toes out. Tighten your whole body one by one. Tighten your toes, feet, ankle, calf muscle, thighs muscles, stomach, hands, shoulders, chest area, neck area, facial muscles. Tighten it, tighten it, tighten it, tighten it. Slowly release and relax. Relax, relax. Once again, hold it tight, 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 tight. Hold it tight. Last round, hold it tight, 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 tight. Slowly open your fist and relax. Release your whole body. Release your whole body. Stretch your both the legs out. Both the hands apart from the body. Relax. Just free your whole body. Take a deep breathe in and breathe out. Now your whole body is relaxed. You're filled with a positive vibes. Take a deep breath in and three omkaras within you. Are filled is possible and everything will flow very easily. Everything in my life. Slowly come towards the outer world. Come towards the outer world. Give gentle shake to your body. Turn towards the right side. Raise your right hand above your head. Place your left palm next to your chest. With the help of left palm, hold your knees and wake up and be seated. Be seated. Relax. 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 Now we will perform a Bhramari Pranayama, 5 rounds of Bhramari Pranayama. Gently place your thumb finger on the ears, index finger on the eyebrows, remaining 3 fingers on the eyes. Take a slow, long, deep breath in and breathe out. With the exhalation, start chanting Omkaranada without opening mouth. So it will become a humming bee sound. Inhale and start. Slowly release your both the palms. Rub your palm rigorously. Rub until it become warm. Rub it faster. Let the heat get generated in your both the palms. Make a cup of your palm and keep it in your eyes. Blink your eyes 3 to 4 times with the heatness and energy. Let the eyes feel energized. Once again, rub your palm rigorously. Place it on the eyeballs. Give gentle massage to your facial region and the whole body with love and affection. Slowly open your eyes, looking at Mother Earth. Yes. Namaste. I really thank everyone. I think I have learned a lot from you, especially from Mano sir. He is such a great person. This is my last session for you. If any feedback or any advice you want to give me, I'm always ready to take it in a positive way, so I can improve myself more. Yes, sir. Dilip sir, if you want to...
Yeah, 2 things. First of all, thank you very much. It was really good to do this, and you are very good at it. No doubt about that.
Thank you, sir.
The 2 things I have. One is, you have told us like several Sukshma Vyayam. So is there a way that you can give us that, okay, these are the 10 things, if you do, it will cover everything? 10 or 15, whatever, right? We have done the Rishtu, take one, some Pavana Muktasana, right? So if you can give us like these are the 15 things, if you do, that will take care of all your joints, or basically the relaxation, number 1.
Okay. Yes. Fine.
And so that is actually the thing. I think that will help everybody, those who are attending, right?
Yes.
And the second thing I have, if I'm not sure, you are saying that people should not do this after the asana, right?
Sorry, sir. After the asana.
After the asana, you are saying people, those who have these problems, they should not do it.
Correct.
I think that should come
In the
in the
beginning.
beginning.
Yes. In the beginning.
People, they will do it and I did it. I was
Correct.
there. These are the 2 things I have.
Yes.
But anyway,
I got
thank
it.
you very much. It was indeed great. I enjoyed it, and you are just superb. Okay.
Thank you, sir. No, I am not super, sir. You are super. That is the reason I am feeling you that I am super.
We really enjoy your class. Really, you are very
Thank
good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
come back. I'll come back to you one more session, sir. If Manoj, sir, if you allow me.
No, I thought you were going to come with us for all the 11 more sessions. Why one?
Okay. So there's one.
That will be really nice if she can come, at least do 30 minutes every day.
That's the common protocol.
This is the thing I like the most.
Right.
Let me see, sir, how I can help you, because there is one more batch is running. Maybe Manoj sir knows it. So you know it.
Then Vinayji will be free.
Sir, he is quite busy now. Now he is telling me to
Okay.
create.
We will take it offline. I'll talk about it.
Done, sir.
Thank you so much. It was very helpful. Yes. I wish you do it every day for us. And as Dilip sir said, if you can give us a video of 30 minutes, 40 minutes of all these asanas, we can practice on our own.
Definitely, ma'am. I'll try to do this. Okay, on your demand. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, wanted to thank you, Mahananda ma'am, because you really pay attention to all the details. You look at the fine things in the posture. So thank you very much, and we would really love to have you back whenever you can.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. If I can come.
Thank you so much. Look like you are paying personal attention to everyone by looking at the camera.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that is so difficult, particularly in the virtual way, right? With through the screen, it's a very hard task, particularly in the Zoom session, like to go and pay attention to everybody. So that's a very commendable job, definitely. Thank you, Manandaji, for
Sir,
that.
any
Yeah, thank
feedback
you so
or
much.
any suggestion from your side, sir, especially for you? I really thank to you because I feel very. As Manoj sir said, I am a jigyasa. I really try to know what is there, and what is more. So that kind of a person I am. So I really feel very happy for this class, especially. I thought all of you are very knowledgeable person. Well, sometimes I felt no, I'm nothing. Somewhere I just went down, and again I just came up. So that is the thing which happened with me. But I'm really happy for to hear you, sir.
No, that's very good. I think we'll continue the journey, like because it's a long-term relationship that we are establishing between the Silicon Valley of America and Silicon Valley of India. So we have many trained teachers. That's what I was talking to Raviji today in the morning. So we'll have a long way to go until we get 1 million yoga volunteers in the world. So that's the sankalp that we've taken. So
Yes, sir.
everybody will support us in that journey. So the protocol itself is very good. Like, when we practice this consistently for a month, definitely I can guarantee that a lot of changes will happen in our personality, in our body, in our weight loss, mental stability. So that's the practice. That's the power of yoga. So if you do it consistently, and then people must have done a lot of research to put all things together, like in a simple common protocol. If you do that diligently for a month, I think that will definitely bring a lot of changes in our life.
Definitely,
So
sir.
that's the hope.
Definitely, sir.
Right. So we will have a lot of combinations of all these things in different centers, like at least towards the end again, we'll do a retreat kind of experience. So people will come and then they will experience it again. So that experiential thing is the main objective of this journey. So within a month, people should get the real benefit.
Yes, sir.
So our next batch will be starting on the June 1st. So all friends, like if you have liked it and if you would like to give this wellness gift to all your loved friends, definitely you can just spread the word. Like on June 1st, again, we are starting the next batch. So every month in the beginning itself, we'll start a batch and within a month, they will complete it. So that's the kind of plan that we have. And then some practice sessions also will continue. We'll announce that subsequently so that there will be practice sessions to look for. And this journey will continue all through the year. So thank you very much. Did we do the prayer, the final prayer?
No, not yet done, sir. Shall I?
Okay.
Make the
Yeah,
practice?
why don't you just do that, and then after that we end it.
Yes, sir. All of you, please sit comfortably. Sit comfortably. Keep your back, neck, and head straight. Slowly close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a slow, long, deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Let the breath be in a rhythmic way. There may be many thoughts running in your mind. Slowly avoid all the thoughts and try to be within yourself. I always say Tadadrastu Sarupavasthanam, which means be within yourself. Apne swarup mein raho. Janiyo both the palms in Namaskar Mudra. Here we will end our session with 3 Omkaras and the universal prayer Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Take a deep breath in with the exhalation. Start chanting along with me. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani
Pashyantu ma kaschit dukhabhat bhave. Om Shanti Shanti. Shanti.
Thank you very much, everybody. Namaste to all. We'll see you again. See you on Monday. So, have a lovely weekend.
Thank you.